Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, hello, my name's Grant. Are we all well this afternoon? Wonderful. Hey, I've just been talking to your brothers, sisters, daughters, uncles, everyone that's graduating today, and they're pretty excited. I'm just here to do some short housekeeping stuff, and then we'll get underway. So basically, if you need to use the bathroom, just head down the back. These toilets out to the side. If you feel ill at any stage, we've got St. John's down the back, and they'll be able to take you out and help you out. There's programs on your seat here, so you can follow along, and there's a drinks ticket for the after function back at NMIT, which you'll hear a little bit about in a minute, with the MC in a minute. So it's a celebration for all these graduates today, and we want to make sure that you're giving them hearty rounds of applause. So I think we need to practice our clapping before they come in, just in case it's not up to par. Because I don't want people to go away going, actually, the morning ceremony was much better than the afternoon ceremony. Those afternoon people can't clap. So I'm going to count to 3, and then we're going to do some practice clapping. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. And alongside that, you might want to do some whoop whoops and woohoos and wolf whistles and whatnot. So we'll practice our clapping and our whoop whoops as well. 1, 2, 3. That's wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand for the official party?
Priscilla and the Kapahaka group. Please welcome to the stage Harvey to do the open with a karakia, please.
Inoi tātou, whichever faith that you belong to or belief that you believe in, may it join with us in our prayer at this particular time. He honore, he karore, he mangaronga ki tātou, whakarapai ki ngā tangata katoa. Dear Lord, we thank you for your many blessings that are brought to the fruition of this day, for our graduates and their whānau, their supports, and all those supports in the academic community who have brought this day to fruition. May this day indeed be a step forward in life for them as they journey on, not only in their studies, but in their lives. This we ask in your holy name. Amen.
Kia ora, Harvey. I'd now like to ask Kaumātua Joe Paul to come forward for the mihi mihi.
Ki te mauri ora. Whakataka te hau ki te uru. Whakataka te hau ki te tonga. Kia mā kine kine ki uta, kia mā taratara ki tai. Kia hi ake ana te atakura, he tro, he huka, he hauhu, ti he mauri ora. E honoro kore ki te atua, e mangaronga ki te whenua, e whakara pai ki ngā tangata. Ki ngā mate, o tēnei wiki, o tēnei marama, tēnei tau. Ki a rātau, haere, haere, haere atu rā. Haere ki tō atua, haere ki te taha o tō atua. Ki ngā manuhiri tuarangi ko eke mai nei ki tēnei hui whakahirera, ki a koutou, ngā tauira. Ko eke mai nei, no mai, no mai, no mai haramai. Haramai ki tēnei hui, hui nui i tēnei ata, tēnei ahi ai. No reira, ki a koutou, nā manuhiri, nā iwi katoa, ki haukanga mihi ki a koutou i tēnei wā. No reira, ki te kapahaka, tēnā koutou mō tō api, kautoko o tēnei pohiri. Ki a koutou e puihui mai nei i tēnei wā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tāta katoa.
Please be seated. Thank you. Tēnā koutou, good afternoon and welcome to graduation. My name is Virginia Watson and I'm the Marketing Director at NMIT, and it is my absolute pleasure to be your MC this afternoon. Just to tell you a little bit about the order of ceremony, all good graduations come with some speeches, but we are kind and merciful, so we've kept these to a minimum. We're going to hear from our council, Deputy Chair of our NMIT Council, Andy Rowe, and our Chief Executive Officer, Tony Gray. Then we'll move into the presentation of the awards for those graduating. We've got some entertainment lined up, and also a student speaker, Kate Sheldon. We'll then close the ceremony and invite you to join us for the graduation procession, which will go down Hardy Street and back to NMIT for a drink and something to eat. I'd like to thank all the family and friends for coming today to celebrate with those graduating. We're live streaming, so I'd also like to welcome those people watching via the live feed back at NMIT, and also from countries where some of our international students come from: India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, China, Japan, Germany, and a few others. The live feed's being recorded, so that'll be available in a couple of days from the NMIT YouTube channel, and so you can relive your moment in the sun. Today's all about graduates, and so I'd encourage you to make it a memorable one by celebrating their success in any way you feel appropriate as they walk across the stage. And I did hear you practicing your woohoos and yoo-ha's before, so that's all fine. I'd like to now introduce Andy Rowe, Deputy Chair of NMIT's Council, and he's got a few words to say. Thanks, Andy.
Kia ora. Ina mana, ina reo, ina e te iwi, tēnā katoa, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome to all our special guests in all languages. Welcome everybody to the 2015 NMIT Nelson graduation ceremony. This is the last one for the year. We pay our respects to our ancestors, to our elders, especially our kamatoa, Joe and Priscilla Paul and Peggy Whitten. Ina whanau, ina hoa, ina akonga, tēnā katoa, tēnā koutou katoa. We extend a warm welcome to all your families and friends, many of whom are visiting the region and from overseas. We are grateful that you have joined us today in Nelson to recognise the efforts and achievements of our students and to celebrate their success with them. We are grateful to you for the time and your time today. A special welcome to those of you who are graduating today. The stories behind your degrees, diplomas and certificates are varied, but typically would involve blood, sweat, and tears as you had to juggle and balance the demands of your study with family, work, earning funds to survive, sport, and of course, your social commitments. Congratulations. I'd also like to recognise and thank Archdeacon Harvey Ruru, who offered the karakia at the start of our ceremony, senior academics representing our institutional partners, CPIT, Wintec and AUT, Kathy Ewing, Principal of Nelson Girls College and one of our great partners in the Top of the South Trades Academy, Karen Mant and Mark Gillard from New Zealand King Salmon, and Victoria Guild, Regional Editor of the Nelson Mail. Owners and management of local businesses who have supported some of you in your studies, have provided scholarships and will employ you. We are grateful. Members of the NMIT Council, Gabriel Harvey, Scott Tambasari, who's also the President of our Sanity Students Association, who have engaged with us so willingly during the year and supported and represented their student members. Finally, but not least, I acknowledge our NMIT leadership and staff, who I know have put so much into helping you with academic and pastoral support. We are proud of Chief Executive Tony Gray and our staff, and it might be appropriate at this stage that all our graduating students might stand. That's you fellas. And acknowledge the academic support and support staff who have encouraged you along the learning path to today. You guys obviously didn't practice your woohoos. You can be seated, thank you. Ross couldn't be with us today, but Ross often finds inspiration and aspirations in the wisdom and emotions of other people. A couple of months ago, he had one of those moments when he was watching early Sunday morning Māori TV between Rugby World Cup games, and he would like to share that inspiration with you. The technology will take over any minute now.
tērā pē ki te mai e ia, te hia I roto I ahau, ki te ako. Ka ki atu aia ki taku kōkā, kia hoki atu au ki te kura, kia whiwhi karahipi. Karahipi o te kāwanatanga, kia haere ki tētahi o ngā kura Māori. I te wā I haere ai mātou ki te kura tuatahi I te puia, kāre a mātou nei hu. Engari, nā te wini I te karahipi nei, kia haere ki te kura tuarua, ka hokona e tōku māma, ētahi hu hau. Me tētahi pēke kirikau, me ētahi kākahu hau, hei mau atu ki te kura o tipeni. Ka pāreka reka te ngākau ki te mau I nei hu hau. I mui tōku wehe ngātu ki te haere ki te kura o tipene, ka karanga mai tōku kuia ki au. E tamahara mai, he kupu kōrero tāku ki a koe. Aku ni koe ka wehe atu I a mātou, ki te whai atu I tēnei mea te mātauranga. Kia mōhio mai ai koe, ko tēnei mea te mātauranga he taonga. He tīmatanga tōna, engari kāre tōna mutunga. Me he mea hihi ana koe ki te whai te taonga nei, kāinga katotia, inumia katotia. Piki ake ki tōna teiteitanga, rukuhia ki tōna hohunutanga, kimihia tōna whānuitanga. Me he mea ka pēnei tō mahi, ka hua kina ngā tatau o te ao kia koe.
Thank you for choosing NMIT. I appreciate that you all had options as to where you would undertake your studies. So thanks for selecting NMIT. Have a fantastic day today. Enjoy it. I would now like to ask the Chief Executive of NMIT, Tony Gray, to come forward and make his speech.
Ina mana, ina reo, it's iwi, tēnā tātou katoa. Can I just begin by reiterating Andy's welcome to all our special guests, whānau, friends of graduates and staff colleagues, but particularly and most importantly, all of you graduating today. Haramai, haramai, a warm welcome to this fourth of four NMIT graduation ceremonies for the 2015 academic year. It's always a huge pleasure and privilege on behalf of all colleagues and the Council at NMIT to be able to present my annual report and in so doing be able to congratulate you, the graduates, on your achievement. One of my roles is to express a little of the great pride that we have in all of you and the Institute. Without you, there is simply no NMIT. So I hope today's celebrations are a wonderful reflection of the various commitments that you and many others have made while undertaking your studies. You'll be pleased to know that while I hope to be reasonably informative, I will also be reasonably brief, not least because I know full well the foolishness of trying to prolong the time between now and your first graduation selfie. And of course, the fact that none of you are going to remember a word that I've said, or even who it was that summarised 2015. I read the other day of a long-standing university president who discovered in his appointment diary a meeting with a graduate coming back to the university for a 20th anniversary reunion. I just wanted to take a second, said the graduate to the president, to thank you for the inspirational advice you gave me at graduation 20 years ago. Why, thank you, replied the university president, who of course himself could neither remember the graduate nor what he had said. But perhaps you could refresh my memory. What did I say that inspired you so much? The graduate leaned forward, looked earnestly at the president and said, I've tried to live my life by your words. You shook my hand and said, keep moving, keep moving. My usual companions for assisting with this report have provided their annual contributions, and I'd therefore like to acknowledge inputs from other speechwriters and the by now regular inputs from the likes of Professors Google, Wikipedia and Webb, which nicely brings me to my first external contribution. So there's this guy called Dave who was absolutely mad on tractors. Ever since he'd been 5 years old, he'd wanted to own his own tractor, and one type in particular, a massive green John Deere with yellow wheels. His parents brought him model tractors for birthdays and Christmas. He had posters with tractors. He had T-shirts. He lived for tractors. Dave eventually, after years of work, saved enough money to put a deposit on his dream machine, a huge John Deere with yellow wheels. Life was great until one day he crashed his tractor into a reinforced wall and it was written off. He then lost his job and had no way of repaying the loan on the tractor, which he couldn't use anyway. Dave started to really resent his tractor. Life became even worse when one night he was in his favourite pub when suddenly smoke started billowing from the kitchen. The pub was on fire. While everybody else started to evacuate, Dave didn't budge. He was not going to have anything else to go wrong in his life. He stood up, started sucking in the air and smoke. He didn't choke or stop breathing in. It was a feat of supernatural lung capacity. Eventually, he starved the room of air and the fire went out. Dave marched out to the customers and the landlord who were all standing outside. "Dave, you are magnificent," said the landlord. "You have saved all of us and the pub. But I need to know one thing. How on earth did you manage to inhale all that smoke and not die?" Got to be ready for this bit. Dave turned to him and said solemnly, "It's easy when you're an ex-tractor fan." So, graduation ceremonies celebrate the steps that each of you has taken to prepare for your future and the achievements of you all in reaching the goal of successfully completing your studies. Some of you come from family and whānau where involvement with tertiary education has been emphasised and perhaps even expected. For others of you today, you possibly come the very first member of your family and whānau to graduate. But no matter what your starting point, as of today, you have the potential of boundless opportunities ahead of you. In 2015, in 4 separate graduation ceremonies in Nelson and Marlborough, we will be celebrating nearly 1,000 students successfully completing their studies and graduating from Nelson Marlborough Institute of Technology. I would like to provide you with a small sample from across the Institute of some of the many success stories that we are celebrating, and I hope that these short cameos show the diversity of backgrounds, challenges, and the context of success for just a few NMIT graduates. Amy van Ardendonk has spent the last 6 years working towards her graduation, studying part-time and full-time, all while having and raising 2 children, and working as a project coordinator at the Nelson Marlborough District Health Board. Amy graduates with a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in Management and Marketing. Tim Alina already had a Bachelor of Commerce from the University of Canterbury in Management, and having worked in the food and wine industry for a number of years, he came to NMIT to follow his passion, and now has a job as a theatre nurse at Nelson Hospital. He graduates with a Bachelor of Nursing. Kathy Cohen has found herself in the same class at NMIT this year as her daughter Leisha. Having homeschooled both her daughters, I should say that the eldest daughter also did the same program 2 years earlier, this year has been Kathy's tertiary study time. Kathy graduates with a Level 3 certificate in Business Administration. And last but not least, Van Zung Thong. Van, originally from Myanmar, had to flee his country to India and then to New Zealand, leaving his family in Myanmar. Van's abilities in graphic design and photo media have already been recognised nationally. He graduates with a Bachelor of Arts and Media. So to all of you who have balanced significant challenges, family life, and or a job of your studies, your endeavours, like countless others at graduation ceremonies throughout New Zealand are proof that a positive attitude can produce the very best of outcomes. So to conclude, a few words about Nelson Marlborough Institute and some thank yous. It has been another incredibly busy and challenging, but ultimately successful year for us as we look to ensure a sustainable range of provision for the communities, industries and businesses of the top of the South region. Our significant investment in new programs, facilities and resources for the region has continued, including in the areas of the region's specialisms, maritime, marine, aquaculture, viticulture and winemaking, as well as other important areas of development, including applied business, information technology, and applied social sciences. During the year, we have successfully accredited a new Bachelor of Counselling degree, Patahi Tumu Kororu, with a focus on Maori counselling. Our applied business area achieved the first degree accreditation of any university or polytechnic in Australasia for the new combined chartered accounting organisation, the Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand. And in the last few weeks, our Bachelor of Information Technology was recognised by the Institute of Information Technology Professionals, confirming the degree standing with those of universities and polytechnics in countries like the US, UK, Australia and Korea. We are one of only 4 institutions in New Zealand to presently hold this significant quality mark. Our work in the development of international partnerships and our strategy of internationalisation has led during 2015 to the opening of a campus in Auckland, the development of postgraduate study opportunities through a new postgraduate diploma in international business, and through our 6 partner Chinese universities. There are over 1,000 Chinese students studying on NMIT programs in China. At home, we continue to be a significant part of the Top of the South Trades Academy, with 15 NMIT programs being offered for 12 schools throughout the region. In Marlborough, we've been proactive in our support for an Educate Marlborough initiative, which potentially will not only see both boys and girls high schools on one site, but also include a significant tertiary presence through NMIT and the benefits of the very best of secondary, tertiary transition and new and enhanced learning opportunities. So we are, I believe, by any measurement, very successful. Although we don't get it right all the time, we significantly deliver to the various needs of communities at the top of the South through innovative delivery, collaboration, new technologies and partnerships. A breadth of provision that many tertiary organisations larger than ourselves would be proud of. Our work is significantly supported by the various organisations, businesses and employers of our region. We know we have excellent relationships with these partners because every external audit, evaluation, accreditation and moderation that we regularly go through tell us what they mean to us and what we mean to them. My sincere thanks to all our collaborators and partners outside and in the region, and especially to the iwi of the Top of the South, Nelson City Council, Tasman District Council and the Marlborough District Council, the region's Chambers of Commerce, the Nelson Region Economic Development Agency, the Royal New Zealand Air Force at Base Woodburn, Cawthron Institute, New Zealand King Salmon, CPIT, Wintec and AUT, and the schools and colleges of our region. And to Sanity, the NMIT Student Association, thank you for your support. In mentioning Sanity, can I make a special mention of Scott Tambasari, who finishes this year after 5 years as student president. Scott, your unwavering enthusiasm and positive attitude is infectious, and your commitment to your fellow students has been exemplary. Thank you. We wish you all the best for your future, Scott. To all my colleagues, my sincere thanks for all your commitment and for your hard work for NMIT. To the NMIT Council, your guidance and direction is invaluable to the success we have achieved and our ongoing development. More so than ever this year, after 10 years on council and 6 as council chair, and I have to tell you that Andy Rowe has stood in for the chair of council today, who couldn't be here. He's not at all well. But I want to give a special thanks to Ross Butler for his unwavering support for NMIT, his unbridled passion and enthusiasm for NMIT, especially our learners, and for his governance expertise and skills. NMIT and I are extremely grateful to Ross Butler's input to NMIT. And most importantly, to all of you graduating today, we wish you every success in the future. Follow your bliss, help others, dance like nobody is watching, practice kindness, be grateful, dream big, laugh out loud, follow your heart, enjoy the journey. Nothing is worth more than each new day. Don't forget NMIT, and I hope you will all keep in touch through friendship, future study, or just interest. Ki ngā kono, ka nui te mihi kia koutou. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Thank you, Tony. All right, now we're going to begin the presentation of the awards. The names of the students graduating can be found on page 21 of your program if you want to follow the list. The first awards to be presented today are from the Social Sciences program area, and presenting the awards is our Chief Executive Tony Gray, assisted by Program Manager Dale Bennett. Okay, so the Certificate in Counselling and Social Work. Are we ready? Anna Driver. Gemma Henderson. Nicole Manuel. Valmay Palachi. Ebony Rapana. Emma Smith. Sarah Wow. We'll now present our graduates from the Bachelor of Applied Social Science. Assisting Tony by conferring their degree will be Deputy Council Chair Andy Rowe. I'd also like to invite Vivian Flintoff from Wintec to assist with the awarding of the degree and the postgraduate diploma in professional supervision. Not here? Okay. Hiccup with the notes. Right, so the Bachelor of Applied Social Sciences and Counselling, Jane Brash. Joanne Chappell. Jill Clements. Rebecca Duff. Kerry Flood. Hayden Gifkins. Georgina Patulo. Kate Sheldon. The Bachelor of Applied Social Science and Social Work, Leanne Brooks. Lara Buswell. Stuart Byrne. Claire Fairbrother. Catherine Garriar. Ruth Halsey. Lee Harmon. Natalie Kevaney. Alicia Lawrence. Paige Moore. Natalie Randall. Govinda Rishmi. Karen Smith-Clare. Suzanne Stewart. Diane Taylor. Melanie Valance. And Patricia Walsh. That concludes the degree students from social sciences. Thank you, Andy. The next awards to be presented today are the Postgraduate Certificate in Professional Supervision. And these students are not graduating with an undergraduate degree, so they're not being capped like the last lot were. Okay, so Postgraduate Certificate in Professional Supervision, Celia Bullman. Julie Clements. Paul Drummond. Elaine MacDonald. Zarina Palamantane. Solomon Rahui. Maria van Overen. Holly Weir. Naomi Winslade. So that concludes the graduates from the Social Science Program area. Thank you, Dale. The next awards to be presented today are to the Arts and Media and Beauty Program areas. Presenting the awards is Tony, assisted by Program Manager Azhar Mohammed. Certificate in Arts and Media. Rebecca Collier. Charlotte Clinge. Adam Lister. Hausia Manu. Vaughan O'Hara. Certificate in Arts and Media, Contemporary Music, Charles Kirkham. Diploma in Interior Design, Natasha Ibbotson. Gracie Nelson. Rebecca Revbar. Julie Robinson. Amy Lee Schroeder. Caitlin Turner. And Courtney Walker. We'll now present the graduates from the Bachelor of Arts and Media. Assisting Tony by conferring their degree will be Council Deputy Chair Andy Rowe. The Bachelor of Arts and Media, Visual Arts and Design, Carol Alloway. Bobby Beasley. Jimavi Indrina. Jessica Gordon. Jessica Harrison. Susan Hayden. Morgan Hunon. Staju Joseph. Emily Sorensen. Oh, okay, sorry. Pauline Neal. Lee Smart. Van Zartong. Van Zartang was also the recipient of the Framing Rooms Merit Award. That concludes graduates from the Bachelor of Arts and Media. Thank you, Andy. Now for the graduates from the Beauty Therapy Program area. The Diploma in Beauty and Body Therapy, Lee Cumstone with merit. Ivana Gillespie. Jessie Hansen with merit. Michelle Thompson. That concludes all graduates from the Arts and Media and Beauty program areas. The next awards to be presented today are to the Maritime program area, which encompasses our specialty area of aquaculture. NMIT is working hand in hand with the Cawthron Institute, Aquaculture New Zealand and companies such as New Zealand King Salmon to produce work-ready graduates. This year we have just introduced a new degree and postgraduate diploma to fulfil an industry shortage in qualified people in the aquaculture industry. This is a really exciting industry to be in right now. Aquaculture is the fastest growing seafood sector in the world, and Nelson is the aquaculture hub in New Zealand, so we're pretty special. Assisting the presentation of these awards is Program Manager Catherine Walker. Diploma in Aquaculture, Fish Farming and Fishery Management, Hannah Coote. Stephanie McKay. Ashley Miller with merit. Shanae Muirhead with merit. Aaron Rowling. Georgia Samuels with merit. Georgia was also the recipient of the King Salmon Aquaculture Scholarship. Michael Scott with distinction. Ryan Steer with merit. Bo Tengu. Stephen Wilcox. The Postgraduate Diploma in Sustainable Aquaculture. Tushar Kopika. Tushar was also a recipient of the New Zealand King Salmon Aquaculture Scholarship. Elliot Masters. Amandeep Kaur Pandya. Ravneet Kaur. That concludes all graduates from the Maritime Program area. Thank you, Catherine. We'll now present the awards for the certificate and diplomas in tertiary learning and teaching. Assisting Tony Gray will be Director of Learner Services Carol Crawford and Lynette Winter from CPIT. CPIT Certificate in Tertiary Learning and Teaching, Neil Benson. Sama Clayton. Zaylee Gill. Shaw James. William James. Felicity Jardine. Kate Ross. Kay Van Dyke. Stuart Whitehouse. Elizabeth Woods. The CPIT Diploma in Tertiary and Learning and Teaching, Kerry Hunter. That concludes graduates from the certificate and diplomas in tertiary learning and teaching. One more clap. The next awards to be presented are to the health program area. The first of these will be from the fitness area. Assisting will be Program Manager Chris Dunn. Diploma in Applied Fitness, Lucan Chamberlain. Fred Gordon with merit. Christian Hall Smith. Caitlin Holmes with merit. Josh Johnson with merit. Amy Nees with merit. Jonathan Poulton with merit. Taylor Rogers with distinction. Tania Simpson with distinction. Seth Watson with merit. Nicole Williams with merit. It is now my pleasure to congratulate the students who have completed the AUT Bachelor of Sport and Recreation. These degrees have already been conferred by AUT. Assisting will be Jenny Fleming from AUT. Okay. AUT Bachelor of Sport and Recreation, Yvette Grant. Ella Kilpatrick. Sam McMillan. Brodie McDonald. Ruben Riddell. Luke Slottymaker. Scott Vanderkolt. Kim Waddell. Brodie Watkins. Georgia Wright. that concludes the awards for the fitness programs. NMIT is renowned for its nursing programs with exceptional graduate outcomes. The first group of nursing students are from the Certificate in Foundation Nursing. So, Certificate in Foundation Nursing. Brittany Carpenter. Jamie Hiku. Jessica Rosado. Kima Rua. Ben Van Ginkel. Taylor Wells. Hayley Wilkie. Ashton Wilson. The next group of awards and our final group of awards for 2015 are the CPIT NMIT Bachelor of Nursing. Their awards and degrees will be conferred by Andy. Assisting is Dr. Kathy Andrews from CPIT. Bachelor of Nursing, Faith Bagnall. Helen Bagnall. Kimberly Baker. Charlene Barker. Kelsey Beck. Jamie Lee Berry. Stephanie Blakemore. Janice Brennan. Jadine Broadhead. Jadine Broadhead. Rebecca Bruning. Alice Chappell. Sarah Dollymore. Timothy Eleanor. Hazel Faulkner. Hannah Fenimore. Lily Fitzgerald. Rachel Gill. Jasmine Hall. Sally Ann Hart. Joseph Hodges. Bridget Horn. Danielle Hughes. Brittany Lawson. Ella Marwick. Danielle McCabe. Jocelyn Mertens. Rebecca Milson. Dana Milne. Joanne Nelson. Cherie O'Donnell. Anna Parfitt. Helen Pilcher. Paige Poynton. Laura Riley. Charlotte Riley. Hannah Robinson. Rose Strawbridge. Philip Van Boxel. Gemma Whitaker. Elizabeth Winnington. It's really no accident there's so many nursing graduates here today. The NMIT CPIT program is probably one of the most popular and best in the country, so well done all you nurses. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes all the awards for 2015. Please put your hands together for the hundreds of students who have graduated this year. Okay, now we've got a little treat for you and have a little rest off clapping. NMIT runs a performance music program, and today we're going to show off some of our amazing talent that's come out of this program. So here to present a cover of Lord's latest song, Magnets, is Laura Marwick and Trudy Wilson. Laura is a previous NMIT student, and Trudy is a well-known musician in the region who also happened to be Laura's vocal coach during her studies at NMIT. So please welcome Laura and Trudy.
Never really felt bad about it as we strayed deep from a lie, 'cause I felt melting magnets, babe. Second I saw you through half-shut eyes, oh, smoking sunset off Mulholland. He was talking, I was wondering about you and that girl. She your girlfriend, face from heaven, bet the world she don't know. Pretty girls don't know the things that I know. Walk my way, I'll share the things that she won't. Oh, dancing past the point of no return. Let go, we could free ourselves of all we've learned. I love the secret language that we're speaking. Say it to me, let's embrace the point of no return. Embrace the point of no return. Never really thought we would make it. We'd be thinking about what would have been, but we've had a record. Summer can't turn it down. Oh, I don't want to see the end begin. Smoking sunset off Mulholland. He was talking, I was wondering about you and that girl. She your girlfriend, face from heaven, bet the world she don't know. Pretty girls don't know the things that I know. Walk my way, I'll share the things that she won't. Oh, dancing past the point of no return. Let go, we could free ourselves of all we've learned. I love the secret language that we're speaking. Say it to me, let's embrace the point of no return. Embrace the point of no return. Oh, dancing past the point of no return. Let go, we could free ourselves of all we've learned. I love the secret language that we're speaking. Say it to me, let's embrace the point of no return. Embrace the point of no return. Embrace the point of no return. Let's embrace the point of no return.
Thank you, Laura and Trudy. Every year, a different program area at NMIT chooses a student speaker to speak on behalf of the student body. This student was chosen for her commitment to her studies and attitude towards learning. Her tutors refer to her as warm and conscientious, who will go over and above to help her fellow classmates. Our speaker today is Bachelor of Social Sciences graduate Kate Sheldon. Please give her a warm welcome to Kate.
Tēnā koutou e te whānau. Ko Peter Hancock tōku mātua. Ko Carol Sheldon tōku whaia. Ko Kate Sheldon tāku ingoa. No autautahi aho. E nānei e noho ana aho ki whakatū e te wai pounamu. Ia ki te whakatauki. Kawa I māti, whiki māti, uru roa. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora and welcome. Tony Gray, VIPs, parents, partners, family and whānau. I welcome you. To all of our tutors, thank you, not only for being here today, but for being our support throughout the year. There were times when you carried more than a couple of us, where you put up with our stressed out outbursts, our tears, you guided us, and were the rocks to get to where we are now. And for that, we thank you. To my fellow graduates, we did it! We are finally here, celebrating our hard work and new qualifications. Well done to everybody. It hasn't been easy, but we've done it. I must say, when I was first asked if I could be nominated as graduation speaker, I thought no. Just no way. Me and public speaking don't get along. Then I began thinking about the passion I have for what I do, for the program, and for the beautiful people that I will be representing. And I thought, you know what? I'll do it. I also thought my chances of being picked were pretty slim, but, well, here I am. And I must say, as nerve-wracking as it is such a privilege. So thank you once again from me for allowing me to represent the student body. Today we are here celebrating the qualifications we have attained. These qualifications are a result of a decision that we made some time ago. For one reason or another, each of us decided to take action and get qualified. I begin this speech with a quote from actor Bradley Whitford. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is a result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be the active hero as your own life. And here we stand, graduating today as those heroes. When I first looked at enrolling in my degree, several people told me that it would change my life, and that I wouldn't be the same after doing it. I remember thinking, no way. How could a degree possibly change my life? It's just a course. But you know what? It has. From who I am to how I act, what I believe, and the way that I live. Doing my degree has changed me, everything about me. I know the same can be said for my fellow classmates. I've worked with these people closely for the last 3 years, and I've seen them grow, develop, and blossom into who they are today. We are not who we were when we first began our studies. It has been work for every single one of us. Some because of personal struggles, financial struggles, academic struggles, some with families, childcare, juggling school holidays. Some have been through breakups, medical problems, even experienced the death of loved ones. There's been hurdles, a lot of them for some. Everybody's journey has been different, but I can say one thing for sure, and that is that every single person graduating today has worked hard to be here. So I propose we give ourselves a pat on the back, because we did it. The hard work, loss of social life, and late nights have finally paid off. To our whānau and partners, give yourselves a pat on the back too, for enduring the wrath of a stressed out student, for not giving up faith, and for supporting us all to be here. The tutors, once again, you guys are incredible. I know for many of you, what you do is more than just a job. Most of you spend extra hours marking, answering emails, phone calls, and supporting us. I've seen tutors leaving late at night. I've seen tutors with suitcases full of marking at the airport. All of our tutors have gone above and beyond in their own ways, and we honestly would not be here today without all of your support. For me, Raywin and Mary have been absolutely amazing. Jackie, you continue to be an inspiration to me in every area of who you are. My supervisor, Lois, has been another amazing role model, her expertise priceless. I have the four of you to thank for helping me on this journey and for holding me up when I couldn't hold myself. So, I often get asked why I chose to become a counsellor. Don't you get sick of listening to everybody's problems all the time? Isn't it a downer? I didn't choose to be a counsellor. It was something I felt I had to do. And it is uplifting. And every single one of my clients has inspired me and taught me valuable lessons. For that, I thank each one of them. I look back on myself as a 16-year-old high school dropout. I spent years working in jobs, knowing that I should be doing more with my life, and thinking about how I can prove those high school teachers wrong. In 2012, I went over to Australia with my best friend, set on doing an OE. Over there, I had a great time, and I enjoyed myself, but I always felt as though something was missing. So one day, I got online, looked up counselling courses, and I applied for 2 that looked suitable. One at Wintec and one here at NMIT. Would have thought that I'd end up where I was meant to. NMIT were great with communicating and answering my questions, and my enrolment was confirmed there months before I even heard back from Wellington. So at the start of 2013, I got on a plane back to Nelson, New Zealand, to begin my life as a student counsellor. Now I stand here, at the end of 2015, not only a qualified counsellor, but a woman who has beaten my own personal demons to be here. It was work, and I really had to trust the process. Thanks, Raywin. But I am the happiest I can ever remember being, and I have the last 3 years to thank for that. Mā te mōhio ka marama, mā te marama ka ora. Through knowledge comes understanding. Through understanding comes enlightenment and well-being. This is definitely something I've experienced as being true. Everybody's journeys up to here have been different, and everybody has their own stories and reasons for being here today. Everybody's journeys will continue to change from here on in. But when we leave today, we take with us our memories and our learning, our experience with clients, and most importantly, our love and passion for what we do. Some people are going straight into work, some are leaving Nelson, and some are doing postgrad. Whatever we go on to do from here will decide which direction our journey takes. This is really only the beginning of our careers. So now, as we sit here, qualified and educated, now what? Well, when one door closes, the other opens. And as bittersweet as it is leaving here today, it is today that we begin our journey towards further success in our chosen fields. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most importantly, love of what you are doing or learning to do. And that's a quote from Pelé, one of the world's best footballers. So although this journey is just beginning, we've already proven that we have what it takes to make it, and that is something really special. Now we need to take everything we've learned and we need to again take action. We leave here as those heroes that Bradley Whitford spoke about. Heroes with a variety of skills, experience and knowledge. But most importantly, we leave here heroes with an education. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can have to change the world. So my question to you is, how will you do it? What difference will you make? How will you change the world? Thank you.
Thank you, Kate and friends. Okay, while we're singing, we're now going to sing the national anthem. We'll now sing the national anthem led by Laura Mark. The words are on page 9 of your program, or I'm sure they'll be on the screen in any moment. Would you please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. I'll now ask Andy to return to the podium for the closing address, and that'll be followed by a closing karakia and blessing of the food at NMIT by Harvey Ruru. And Andy will return to lead the graduation procession across the stage. Thank you.
Right. Look at that. That's news. Ross didn't tell me that piece. Congratulations to you all. Have a fantastic day and celebrate well tonight, in the knowledge that there are no assignments or exams tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who has contributed to today's graduation. Our Kamatua, the Kapahaka Group, the Federation of Graduate Women, Sanity, and all of our sponsors and award partners, and all those who put today's ceremony and celebration together, particularly Grant and Virginia. Safe journeys home to all your family and friends. Thanks for being with us today. We invite everybody to join the celebration function. Can you all please now stand for the karakia and blessing of the food? And please remain standing while the graduates make their final procession across the stage. Once the graduates and the official party have left the auditorium, you can join us outside the centre to march back to NMIT, where there will be refreshments, some nibbles and entertainment. Graduates, can you please now cross the stage and then exit the centre for your celebration after Harvey has said the karakia. Harvey.
As I began, whichever faith or creed that you belong to, may that creed and faith join us with our concluding prayer. Kia tau ki a tātou katoa te atawhai o te tātou e riki o Hukuraiti. Me te aroha o te atua me te wenga tahitanga ki te wairu e tapu, ake ake. Dear Lord, we thank you for your many blessings, both those that are visible and invisible. We ask you to continue to be in our lives, and may your gifts of the Holy Spirit dwell within all of us who have helped make this day, especially our families, friends and supports and academic staff. Amen. May our food be blessed that we don't see before us.
All of these secrets, I swear that I won't ask. Let go of all your troubles, I don't care where you've been. The only thing that matters now is where the night will end. Them bright big lights are shining on us. That beat is so tight, it makes you wanna get up, get down, like there's no tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow. Weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. I know it'll be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Ooh, weekend on the night. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Let's get down to business. Show me what you got. Just keep the record spinning. The music never stops. You wanna live forever and reach above the stars. Let's take it to the next level. Just like the spaceship up. Them bright big lights are shining on us. That beat is so tight, it makes you wanna get up, get down, like there's no tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow. Weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. I know it'll be alright. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Ooh, weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, on the rooftop, surrounded by the stars and the views high. Ain't nobody thinking about what you got. Everything's eyes wanna dip, get a new spot. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Night never ends, no hurry, no hurry. Shorty look thick so the lines get blurry. And the nights in your palms so we might get dirty. DJ, let the beat play, make a heat wave when you replay this. Tonight we gon' party like it's DJ, young and free, saying it's the one, no one CK shit. The moon is the light, the sky is the ceiling. You know it's the pace and the high is the feeling. The world is a club bowling, cause we can this one for the books. Don't worry about a thing.
Weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. I know it'll be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing.
But them bright big lights are shining on us. That heat so tight, it makes you wanna get up, get down, like there's no tomorrow, like there's no tomorrow, like there's no tomorrow.
Weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. I know it'll be alright. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Weekend on the night, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, on the rooftop, surrounded by the stars and the views high. Ain't nobody thinking about what you got, everything's ours. Wanna dip, get a new spot. Yeah, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Night never ends, no hurry, no hurry. Shorty look thick so the lines get blurry. And the nights in your palms, so we might get dirty. DJ